Hi, so today is my day one of my Isagenix journey. My name's Clayton. I'm 234 pounds currently, 5 feet 10 inches, and 35 years old. I live in Canada, British Columbia, Kelowna, city of Kelowna in British Columbia, the province. And the reason I got on it is my wife's been on it now for 6 weeks. She's went on the 30-day supply, the cleanse, and now she's on a maintenance pack, and she's lost 18 pounds and a little over 25 inches in that time, and she's continuing to lose weight. And it's not a lot of people use it for a business opportunity. My reasoning is I'm not in it hoping to make a lot of money. I'm in it to get myself in shape, and just seeing my wife, the way she's lost weight, people have come up to her and asked her how she's done it and why she's looking so good, and why she's what her secret is. And basically all she does is let them know what she's on, and they ask you about it, and since you're a member, they want you to sign them right up. So it's not like we're out there trying to collect people that we don't know, trying to gain a huge business out of this. It's, I think, just word of mouth. People are coming to her and really wondering what the big secret is, and really it's a matter of just making sure you've got that toxicity taken out of your body, and the next thing you know, you're feeling a lot better, you're looking a lot better, and people ask you, and next thing you know, you've got a bunch of people who are doing the same thing. And it's really important for us that we share it with our families. That's I think, now that my wife's done it, she was kind of the guinea pig, and she's lost a lot of weight, so now I'm next. And if it does what it has done for her to me, then I'm going to find it really important to make sure I share that with my family, my mom and my sisters, and anyone else who lives a hard, stressful life. And whether you eat well or not, there's a lot of stresses in your body, and there's a lot of attacks by the toxins in our air from whatever's sprayed in the air, and the fluoride in our water. There's tons of stuff out there that we eat and we intake every day, and our body cannot get it out. And our body, it takes, I think, a week for you to get some fluoride, a certain amount of fluoride out of your body. It's quite a small amount. Less than what you have in a glass of water. And when you drink water every day, you think that stuff is gone. It keeps collecting, and it just adds up and adds up, and it leads to a lot of difficulties like chronic fatigue and asthma and joint problems, and you name it. And there's a lot of things out there that affect your body that we don't even know about. So if you can have something that gets a lot of this stuff out of your system, you can probably start seeing a lot of these ailments you've had start disappearing, and then you'll understand how important it is to have a proper cleansing system. And I think Isagenix has done that properly, because just seeing the effects it's made in the people that we know 3 people plus my wife now, so it's 4 people that we personally know who've been on it for 6 weeks now, and just the changes has been pretty drastic. So that's why I'm really excited, and I'm motivated to get on this. My plan is to lose 24 pounds my first month, but I want to get under 185 pounds eventually, and be healthy again. I used to play quite a few sports when I was younger, and I used to be pretty fit, so I'd definitely like to get to that point so that I just have more energy for my kids. They really deserve it. When I go play with my son, play soccer in the backyard, it takes 10 or 15 minutes and I'm pooped. I just want to sit and watch, and he deserves a lot more than that. He wants to spend hours with his dad, and I'm sure that you have kids who are the same way. They want to spend time with you, and you just don't have the energy. You want to have a nap, or you want to watch TV because you just don't have the energy, and that's the biggest thing. I think that's the most motivating factor for me, is seeing how it's made a difference in our friends' lives. They've got kids now, and you just start eating healthier, and your kids start eating healthier, and they can have the shakes as well, and some of the products, and they can all of a sudden start feeling the benefits too, because your kids are not getting the nutrients that they deserve. We never got them, and that's why we're a generation of people who are overweight and out of shape and depressed and on medication and it's really important to revert back to the old days when people were healthier and not suffering through so much stress and so many ailments that are tied to toxicity. So basically, this what this first video is for, is so that people can kind of take a look at me. They can kind of see how big I am, and in time you'll be able to see a smaller me. Hopefully people will understand that you know, you can do it too, and it's not a secret. It's you know, it's going to be hard work, and I've seen how my wife's had to struggle, and it can be pretty monotonous, but when you think of the results, they're pretty potent. So I think that's the most important thing, and don't be discouraged by the cost. Right now I'm unemployed, so you know, technically we can't afford it. We don't have a lot of money, and we're living paycheck to paycheck, but while you're suffering, why should you feel depressed and out of shape and horrible, and you just keep eating crap food anyways? So if you can get yourself feeling healthier, maybe that's a little bit more motivation to get you through your day. And I think that's one of the important things, is that people really get taken aback by the first initial cost. And when you think, if you can lose 15 or 20 pounds, I'm sure you'd be willing to pay quite a bit of money for that. And if you can guarantee yourself a healthier body at the end of a 30-day system, then I think it's worth the money, especially when you consider that two meals a day are covered through the system, and you have 4 cleanse days where you eat nothing. So the amount of food that you save now, whether it's, you know, meals you buy out, especially if you eat out a lot, if you're considering that you, let's say, save 1 meal a day that you spend every day, at the end of the month, that pays for your product. So I think that it's really important for people to understand the actual cost. Sure, it seems expensive, but you're only going to be worrying about 1 meal a day for an entire month. And if you have a family member, a husband or a wife, who's on the same product, then it's really negligible, because you're only buying one product, 1 meal a day, and it's quite easy to just run to the store and buy yourself some fresh protein and some good grains and fruits and vegetables. And you know, you do that once a day, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better. So just keep checking back, and I'll show you how much weight I've been losing, and let you know my measurements and the actual weight that I'm losing. So take care, and if you have any questions, just comment me. I'm not trying to sell the product, but I can definitely help you if you need help finding some products. So talk